Okay, this is the last section in Module 2. So we're going to work on 2.6. Let me get it pulled up here. Sorry, I'm a little behind. So this module only has 2 topics, and then as soon as you finish this, there is there will be in here in a second, a practice test for Module 2. So when you finish these 2 topics, just start working on the practice test. The test will be just like the practice test, only shorter. So the practice test will have a lot of, the test will be next week sometime. Yeah. So you'll have at least today and tomorrow, probably Monday to work on the practice test. So my guess is Tuesday, but no guarantees. I don't make promises I can keep. All right. True or false? Every quadrilateral is a square. So we have to ask, what does it mean to be a quadrilateral? What does this shape have? 4 sides. That's it. So does every 4-sided object also fit the definition of a square? No. Can you draw a 4-sided object that's not a square? Yes, so this would be false. Okay. What does it mean to be a square? 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. So if I draw a shape and it has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles, is that shape a parallelogram? What does it mean to be a parallelogram? Top and bottom are parallel, left and right are parallel. So does every square fit the definition of a parallelogram? Yes, it does. Okay. So a parallelogram is a 4-sided shape with 2 sets of parallel sides. Does every parallelogram fit the definition of a quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a 4-sided object. Does every parallelogram have 4 sides? Yes, it does. Okay. Is every rhombus with 4 right angles a square? What does it mean to be a rhombus? What does a rhombus have? 4 equal sides, right? If we drew a shape with 4 equal sides and we made sure that it had 4 right angles, is that guaranteed to be a square? Yes. What if I asked, is every rectangle a square? What does it mean to be a rectangle? So if you drew a rectangle, what does it have? 4 right angles. Are there any restrictions on the sides of a rectangle? No. So if I drew a rectangle, is it guaranteed to be a square? Can you draw a rectangle that looks like a square? Yeah. Can you draw a rectangle that doesn't look like a square? Yes. So that one would be false. All right. Here are 2 shapes. One is completed and one is not. And we know that the 2 shapes are congruent, which means exactly the same shape in every way, except maybe how they're oriented. So we need to figure out, where do we put that last point to finish the second shape? So if we look here, we have a short side, a middle side, and it kind of looks to me like these two sides are the same length. But let's check. So the slope here is down 2 over 2. And the slope here is right 2 down 3. The slope here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 4. And then the slope here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 4 and 3. Okay, so they're not the same length. I was wrong. Okay. Now we look at the other side. And this slope is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2. So which side does that line up with? The top right, XW. That's the only one with a 2 and a 3. Now, the orientation is different. One is over 3 up 2, and the other is right 2 down 3. But this length is equal to this length. Okay? And then we look at the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 4. Which side does that line up with? XY. So this one is equal to this one. So point Z is going to correspond to some point over here. How would I find that point? Of the slope, which one should we use? Y and Z. Okay? So I need to draw this line over here. How should I do it? So this is 2 and 2. So over 2 and down 2 right there. And that is our shape. Okay, what if we did the other side? You have to be a little bit careful here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So 4 and 3. Do I go over 4 and up 3? Or do I do over 3 and up 4? Well, you have to make sure that the other side matches. So if I went over 4 and up 3, would this side match the remaining side? No. So I did it wrong. So if you're unsure which one to use, try one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then check and see, does this line up with that? Yes. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go on and build the practice test, and it will just show up in your assignments. Okay.